Battle, brewing battle behind the scenes to get rid of potentially DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz before the party's convention in Philadelphia. Bree Payton is the millennial politics and pop culture writer for The Federalist. Nomiki Kunst is the executive director of the Accountability Project. They're here to debate this issue today. All right, Nomiki, you're on the Democratic side.
Hi.
Are they going to dump Debbie?
I hope they do.
Really?
Right now there is yes, I do, absolutely. I think there's a coordinated organizational effort right now to reform the Democratic Party. Hashtag reform the DNC is trending on Twitter. It is something that I think a lot of Hillary supporters and Bernie Sanders supporters are very aware of. You know, the Democratic Party since 2008 has lost over 1,000 seats from the local level all the way to the national level, yet we've been raising more money than ever. And I think that's attributed to the fact that the Democratic Party has centralized. It's taken a lot of party power away from state parties.
Okay.
It has been focusing on raising money from hedge funders and Wall Street, yet the problem is we're not winning. And whose fault is that? That's Debbie Wasserman Schultz's fault.
That's so
this
interesting.
Is a woman who fought against consumer finance reform.
Yeah, well, your take is so fascinating because I didn't think you were going to say that at all. Bree, I thought she was going to say that because you tend to like Bernie Sanders, that you felt like Wasserman Schultz was tipping the scales to make sure that Hillary Clinton won by giving, you know, lousy debate nights like a Saturday night and not doing a lot of debates, and then this whole superdelegate thing. Bree?
Yeah, exactly. And I think the larger story is that this is the end of the Obama era. Debbie Wasserman Schultz is the chairwoman who Obama appointed to that position in 2011, and now her own party, or I should say factions of her own party, are publicly defenestrating her. So I think, if anything, it just really speaks to the fact that the party's attempts to maintain the establishment and maintain the status quo just really aren't working, and it's backfiring.
Well, it's interesting that there would be talk amongst other Democrats, Nomiki, because, you know, of course, Bernie Sanders supporters don't want her in that position anymore, at least a lot of them. But that other Democrats now would be pondering this, because isn't it all about trying to bring the party together? I mean, if Hillary Clinton's going to be the nominee, how are you going to get those Bernie Sanders supporters on board to vote for her?
I think one way would be to signal that they're willing to reform a lot of these policies by putting someone else in charge. Let's not forget, just 2 years ago, President Obama quietly was trying to oust Debbie Wasserman Schultz. And what Debbie Wasserman Schultz did was she created a whole team of surrogates to go out there and claim that President Obama was being anti-Semitic and anti-woman. And so that kept her in charge. You know, this is abominable. This is not how a chair should be acting. They should be talking about unifying the party. You know, another thing to keep in mind is the Democratic convention committees were stacked. Not one person under the age of 45, and the majority of veterans are under the age of 45. None of them are on the committees. So this is a woman who wants to keep control within the establishment and support Hillary Clinton.
Well, a lot of surprises coming from the Democratic side in Nomiki today. Bree, I owe you next time. Sorry, we have a lot of breaking news today. Thank you.